Hello out there, we're on the air. It's college hockey night tonight. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of ACCHL action here between the Rider University Broncs and the Penn State Ice Lions. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, lads of all ages, live from the Iceland Skating Center in Hamilton, New Jersey. We are set to have a good one here tonight, and a couple of new voices on the call here for Rider Ice Hockey as they take on Penn State. My name is Trey Wright. Joined alongside me is John McCooch. John, feeling good to be here on the broadcast for the penultimate regular season game of the season.
It's always great to be around Breakout Sports. First Rider game here with you. Got a great partner alongside me. It's going to be a tough one. Really two tough, gritty hockey teams ready to go out and get it done. It's going to be a fun one here on College Hockey Night and Greek Night as well.
It is definitely, with Carollo and Eric unfortunately not being able to be here. It is the B team here today for the commentary, but this is certainly an A-plus matchup. The Broncs coming into tonight with a record of 19-4-3, splitting the regular season match, or the matchup last week with RPI being thumped 7-2. Being thumped 7-2 in the Friday matchup, and then the Saturday night matinee matchup with a 4-3 win over the Engineers. Meanwhile, you go over to Penn State. They come into this game 9-9-0. They're 4-6 in their last 10. However, with their wins they've accumulated over the season, they're still ranked number 25 in ACHA Division II hockey.
Right, I mean, it's Penn State, right? But just to touch on Rider for a little bit, you got that Friday game, 7-2. It was a team that didn't look like they had 19 wins. It didn't look like Rider at all. For them to go out and rebound the way that they did and look like Rider again, that has them ready for a matchup like this. A team that they've beaten before, a team that they're ready to go out and take on. Yes, it's tough when you're 4-6 in your last 10. If you're Penn State, you're 9-9. You're struggling. You're having a rough time. Yes, the rankings are the rankings, but losses are also losses at the same time as well. So it's going to be interesting to see a team in Rider that just had a really bad game and rebounded, and a team like Penn State who's had a few bad games, but also we know that they're Penn State and they're really good at hockey. So it's going to be really interesting tonight.
Yeah, they don't call it Hockey Valley down there for nothing. And you mentioned that Rider game. That was against RPI, who is ranked 13th in Division II, currently ranked 3rd in the Northeast right now as the clock ticks down on M2 rankings, a new batch of rankings being released last night, of course, while I was doing the game notes here. But you look at the history between these two teams, the last 3 regular season matchups. Rider leads it 2-1. They have faced the Ice Lions prior in this season. Rider with a 2-1 win over Penn State back in November. Nick Padula, who makes his return to the lineup tonight with a goal. The other one scored by Steve Gresh, and then Xander Foss with the only goal from Rider as the puck nearly flew up to us in warm-up. So that's probably going to be an omen on how tonight's going to go, John.
A little bit. I think maybe the Penn State guys don't like us too much. They heard me talking about their record for a little bit. Send a puck over here. But it happens. I forgive you. It's okay. But when you have a team that's beaten you, if you're Penn State, a team that you have lost to before, you come to their home arena, you want revenge. I mean, this is a revenge game for a team that knows how good they are, a team that probably shouldn't be 9-9. That's a lot better than they're playing right now. This is kind of a chance for them to go out, get revenge, get their season back on track. But Rider, they're kind of in a similar position. They want to take that 3-1 series advantage. They want to really dominate this team, because if you end the season, the regular season, saying, we really beat Penn State a lot, that's how you want to go out, finish your season here in this penultimate game, like you mentioned, in the regular season.
Penultimate home regular season game. I should correct myself there. We've still got 4 games on tap, including tonight, 2 on the road, including 1 tomorrow night at Montclair. We'll get to the last of the regular season schedule. But before we go to puck drop, just want to mention that it is Greek night here tonight for Rider hockey. Got some Zeta Tau Alpha members of that sorority coming in here. Unfortunately, Rider Wrestling scheduled their Greek night at the same time, so might have some late people trickling in. But I'm here. I'm representing my fraternity, representing Theta Chi fraternity right here. But overall, a great tradition started back when I was a freshman, John, continuing to this day.
You know, I do not have a fraternity to shout out myself, but always respect to all the fraternities out there, sororities out there. The Greek life do a lot of great things here on this campus, here for this program. Hopefully they get here. We'll see if they do, and they show up. They always find a way to get through. But it's a really exciting night, really fun to bring the atmosphere here as well to the Iceland and the Rider Broncs. Either way, whether it's the second to last home game or wherever it is, they want to defend the Iceland here tonight. We'll see if they can get it done.
We'll quickly go over your starting lineups right before the action. DJ Suker and Justin Rauch centering Cole Schneider to start off with tonight. Then you got Eddie Coyne and Joe Cusimano on the blue line. And of course, number 29, the hot hand of Trevor Giborowski, who was featured on the Hockey House podcast Instagram page with an incredible toe save he made back in the first game against RPI. And then your starters for Penn State tonight, Joey Velarde, Evan Partridge, and Alec Connolly, your starting three. On the back end, it's team captain Nate Schumann and Ryan Cleary. And in goal for the Ice Lions, Josh Ferry, wearing number 31 for the Ice Lions. As the teams get set, we'll take you down to the position where I'm typically at, down the PA broadcast booth with Jeremy Myers, who will be on the PA call here tonight, here at Iceland.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Iceland Skating Center here in Hamilton, New Jersey, for tonight's ACC Hockey League matchup between the visiting Penn State University Ice Lions and your Rider University Bronx. Rider Ice Hockey is proud to celebrate our annual Greek night tonight, a spotlight on Rider University's on-campus fraternity and sorority organizations. Greek life is an important aspect of any on-campus college experience, and we wish all organizations the best of luck with their events and recruitment in the spring semester. Representing Rider Greek Life tonight are Zeta Tau Alpha, Phi Sigma Sigma, Alpha Xi Delta, Delta Phi Epsilon, Phi Beta Sigma, Lambda Theta Phi, Lambda Theta Alpha, Chi Epsilon Sigma, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Sigma Phi Epsilon, Tau Kappa Epsilon, and last but not least, Theta Chi, as well as our third fraternities, Delta Sigma Pi and Alpha Phi Omega. Give it up for Rider Greek Life. Here tonight, starting lineup presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, beginning with Penn State. Starting at left wing, number 18, Joey Velarde. At center, number 28, Evan Partridge. At right wing, number 26, Alex Conley. At left defense, number 6, team captain Nate Schumann. At right defense, number 2, Ryan Cleary. And in goal for the Ice Lions, number 31, Josh Ferry. Penn State is coached by Chris Cunningham. And now, the starting lineup for your Rider University Bronx. At left wing, coming from Big Mar, Pennsylvania, alternate captain, number 14, DJ Zucker. At center, coming from Toms River, New Jersey, alternate captain, number 10, Cole Schneider. At right wing, coming from Ramsey, New Jersey, number 61, Justin Rauch. At left defense, coming from Point Pleasant, New Jersey, your captain, number 43, Eddie Coyne. At right defense, coming from Staten Island, New York, number 2, Joe Cusimano. And in goal for the Bronx, coming from Breakout, Pennsylvania, number 29, Trevor Giborowski. Riders coached by Connor Fox, assisted by Larry Walker and Carter Gianni. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if you are able and wave your hat. Please remain standing as we honor America and those who defend it with the playing of our national anthem.
As usual, another beautiful rendition of the national anthem as we get set for puck drop here tonight between Rider and Penn State. Another look at the starting lineups here for tonight for Rider. Like we said, it's DJ Suker and Justin Rauch centering Cole Schneider. Eddie Coyne, who is 2 points away from 100 career points at the Bronx, is right beside Joe Cusimano and Trevor Gavorowski in net for the Bronx here tonight.
Really love Gavorowski. It's going to be a great show from him. They're going to need him tonight against a really tough Penn State squad. Also, great job by Jeremy, our PA guy. How about that?
Yeah, it's been a little bit since Jeremy's been on the PA mic, as that's usually my position, but nonetheless, puck drop here. Game number 27, the pen is to the paper. Here we go. Face-off squirts back over behind Joshua Ferry. Taken away by Schumann, trying to get it to Cleary, but it couldn't connect. Rider trying to gain the offensive zone early here. Schneider with it. Puck goes off the tip of his stick, and it goes back over to Alec Connolly. Connolly will get it up to Partridge as Rauch gets dumped down low. Now partial breakaway for Connolly back over, but a great back check there from Eddie Coyne, able to deflect it. Partridge keeps it in the zone now. Coyne will come back now. Schneider trying to set the tone for this game early. He's hounded from behind by Cleary, who gives a huge check into the sideboards. Or the half wall, excuse me. Back behind, 2-on-1 developing. Padula right in front, and right there they score! Already 51 seconds into the game, and it's Ethan Szymanski who puts it in the back of the net. Excuse me, that's Joey Velarde for his 5th goal of the night for his 5th goal of the season for the Chicago native.
I mean, Penn State just came out. They played fast. They played hard. We're going to take a look at that goal here with some dirty moves. Big hit right there before as well, really establishing the physicality early on. And they just went right down the ice. An absolute nasty move coming up right there. Quick goal for Penn State.
So it's an early 1-0 deficit for the Bronx. And we saw the exact same thing last year in the previous game against Penn State. It's one shot, one goal. Is that shot from downtown is saved by Gavorowski, who survives his second test of the night. And up until then, Penn State was batting 1,000 for the first shot in the game.
Usually doesn't last that long when you bat 1,000 like that, and Gavorowski's able to make a big save right there. But that's big for him to just get back into his flow, back into his momentum. It's only 1-0. This game just started. Can't get down too early.
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of hockey left here. 1 minute and 6 seconds into a 60-minute contest. So plenty of time for this team to regroup. And Penn State, Rider has been a little bit slow on the back checks this season. That's what it comes with having 3 rookie defensemen who have really come into their own. But Penn State doing their homework, and it shows on the scoreboard right now. Padula with it in his own corner, trying to get it to McKeach, who can't take it out of the zone. Padula back with it, rims it along the half wall to Bennett, who gets it up to Cercio. Cercio was looking for Evan, but was intercepted there by an Ice Lion. Padula still with it. Now it's Benner who delivers a check to an Ice Lion. Pass intended for McKean, doesn't connect, but it gets to Evan now. McKean's right in front. Had a Ice Lion on the back of him. Now Penn State skating back north with it. Right in front, that's Zach Good, who will keep the puck himself. Now it's taken away by Cercio. He gets in onside, tries to put a shot from deep in the zone on Ferry, but it's back the other direction. Another 2-on-1 developing. Cusimano, good block there from Cusimano as Trev covers it up.
It's getting back and forth now. It was big for Ryder to get that offensive chance. Yes, the pass was just offline, but the momentum's got to find a way to get back in Ryder's favor. Yes, they didn't get a goal back there, but to get a good offensive possession, it's quality for this team.
So is Velarde from Partridge and Schumann. It looks like an Ice Lion's going to go to the locker room already. That's the 22. It's not on our list. It's a big hit there from Marin. Delivers another check at the blue line. Ryder trying to get it out of their zone. Kenna couldn't corral it, and it comes back to Connolly. Big hit at center ice as Marin got tied up there with Christian Short, the extra skater. And it comes back to Ferry. Setting it up. Penn State back in the other direction. Lambert with it. He'll send it in behind Givarowski's cage, and it comes back with it. Shot, short angle, another one. Nobody knows where it is, much less Trevor now. Schneider is able to take it back, but it's kept back into the Ryder zone. Penn State with a lot of offensive zone time in the beginning of this one. And now a gaff there from Cleary. Now Kenna back to the other direction, 2-on-1 developing. Kenna in on Ferry. That's waffle border to side. Taken away by Coyne at center ice. He'll dump it in. Bronx come on for a change. Benner now with it. He'll rim it along the half wall. Ferry stops it and comes back to Cleary. Oh, Cleary tried to get it out of there, but he was hounded by Schneider. And now it's cleared out of the zone there by Riggle. Back the other direction. Penn State with numbers, but Suker with a great intercept on a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Ice Lions. Riggle still with it. Pass comes over to Padula, trying to get something to go, 2-on-2, the other direction. Roush was trying to make a lane for Schneider. He sends that one off the pads of Ferry, but no rebound there for the Bronx. Back the other way, another 2-on-1 developing. And a good save there from Padula, able to block that away, but Ryder's given a lot of 2-on-1 opportunities. A good block there from Joe Cusimano. But man, the CF percentage with these Lions right now is insane.
It's nuts.
A lot of good opportunities. 5:47 to go in the opening frame. Shots 2-4 in favor of Penn State. Fight for it in the corner. Can't quite see where it is. It's still fighting. I see Zito down there and McKeach. Now it's taken away there by Schumann. Back the other way. Connolly still with it. Gets hit there by Zito, but it's taken by Partridge. Partridge looking to feed a Lion in front, but he can't find anybody. And that'll be sent into the netting there by Tommy Taverner. And we'll finally get a stoppage in play here.
They really needed that because Penn State was getting really right through the back with ease. This counterattack has been phenomenal for Penn State. And Ryder, the only way they're getting down the offensive zone right now is by getting counterattacks. They got to get a clean possession, get down the ice, and figure something out, or this could really get to Penn State's advantage.
It definitely can. Face-off goes behind Givarowski's net. Benner was trying to clear it out. The puck comes back to Benner. He tries to get it to Blazak, but a turnover in the Bronx zone. It's been a couple of turnovers against Ryder in their defensive zone early on in this game. It's not something you want to see as Blazak shooting east with it. Trying to spring something. Pape now behind Ferry. Taken by Good. Now right in front, Evan with a great chance and an insane block there from Alec Connolly. Back the other way. Cercio fresh off the bench trying to make it off. And now it's a penalty. Too many men against Ryder. And it's a quick penalty kill for Ryder. That's not something you wanted to see there.
Not at all. I mean,
too many men.
I was just about to talk about how with the turnovers, I was going to mention how they have to get that figured out early on. They've got to get into their groove. And when you get a power play going this early, you got to kill a penalty 6 minutes into the game, not even. That's tough to deal with. We'll see with the penalty kill, which has been solid for Ryder. Can they get it done against a really fast Penn State team that's been, to be quite frank, dominant tonight?
Ryder penalty to kill coming into tonight, 72.6%. That's 5th in the ACCHL. It starts with a clear. So good there for the Bronx compared to Penn State's power play, which is 6 for 17 at 33%. Right in front, backhanded there. That was a good opportunity for Sebastian Kiley. Back there, good hit from Cusimano. Kept in by the Lions. Shot through traffic, and that one goes off the post. Back to Schumann, who gets it right into Givarowski's breadbasket. I'll get a stoppage with 1:27 to go in the too-many-men minor.
I mean, you know what they say about the post. It's a goalie's best friend, and Givarowski was able to take advantage of that right there. So close. Penn State's got a couple good chances. They've got to get locked in this penalty kill. I mean, you're going against a Penn State team. Special teams not all there, but Ryder, this is a must-kill penalty.
Especially this early into the contest. That's cleared there by McQuiggan, who's getting his first penalty, or his first minutes of the night. Luke Raimundo making some strides. Puck in the corner. Shot from Schumann. That one goes over the glass or over the netting and all the way into the back there. That's another dent for Black Bear to fix.
You've got to just keep killing it, keep killing it, keep killing it. Trevor Givarowski, he took a big risk with that stick there. I don't know if you thought that as well. He went out there and almost tried to get it, but really risky moves. That's just how he plays. That's how he is.
I believe it actually might be Ryan Chu wearing 22 here tonight on our notes. He's wearing 9. I'll have to check that during intermission.
Everybody makes mistakes, Trey. It's okay.
Yeah, a couple of different sweater numbers for everybody here. But back up, a big hit from Cole Schneider, who leveled Xander Foss to the ice. A huge open ice hit, and that is exactly what you want to see if you're the Ryder bench to try and set the tone here for the end of this penalty kill. Shot on Givarowski, rebounded to the far corner. It's taken by Taverner. Gets it back to Foss. Foss, one right in front, and they score again. It's Velarde on the power play for his second of the night. And just a bad rebound there from Trevor to the wide open Velarde, who gets the open goal. And just like that, it's a 2-goal deficit for the Bronx early in the first period.
That was just right place at the right time for Joey Velarde right there. We're going to take a look at that one. I mean, it just looked wide open. You could tell it was going to go in even before the shot occurred. Perfect cross-ice pass, and just, again, no chance of getting that one. Right place, right time, great offensive possession, great opportunity off the power play for Penn State. Looking tough for Ryder right now. They've got to get a goal quick in this first period.
So Velarde with 2 red lights, and he's got the puck again, looking for his third, a natural hat trick in the first period. Kenna says no. He tries to get it out. Digging at the puck is Partridge. Ice Lions are offside. It's Velarde with it again as he receives a shot from McDermott. Otrondo had that again. And Otrondo still with the puck. Right in front of us. MJ back with the puck. He gives it to Partridge. Top line back out again for the Ice Lions. They're getting a lot of minutes here, John, and it's showing why. Across the ice, Lambert in on it, Givarowski. Still skating with it. Bronx trying to reset. That another shot from Givarowski is patted aside. McKean's trying to dig after the loose puck, but it's taken by Cleary. Now it's McKean, who has Cercio right beside him, trying to get it to Dom. He's waiting at the side of the net, and it comes off as Ferry was diving for it. And it looks like he took out TJ Evan as well, but that was a great opportunity for Cercio right in the center there, but couldn't get it past Ferry.
Right, the pass before that just couldn't get a good handle on the stick. You could probably hear the tapping of the stick, slam it on the ice. Give me the puck, give me the puck. Couldn't get it through. That was the opportunity. They couldn't capitalize. Yes, you get the face-off in here, but that was a chance you had to get if you're Ryder and these Bronx. A little jumpy there as well.
Yeah, it's Cercio with the false start. Haven't seen a false start like that in a while. A little jumpy off the face-off, like you said. Schumann clears it out, trying to spring Velarde again. Cusimano right in front. Givarowski able to pad that aside again. Now back the other way. Cercio waiting for numbers. Dipsy Doodle goal. He scores! Oh my goodness. Get the puke bags, ladies and gentlemen. Dom Cercio, toe drag delight. And Riders back within one.
Dom Cercio, are you from this earth? What a shot, what a goal in a moment where you needed to have it. Mistakes were made before. He was getting jumpy on the face-off too. He's ready for this. He got it done. Great offensive possession. Great way to get down the ice. I mean, that is just so difficult to get. Dirty, disgusting, nasty. Get the thesaurus. I need more words. Wow.
Oh my goodness. A beautiful goal for the goal leader of this Rider team, Cercio, with his 18th red light of the 2023-24 season. And again, that doesn't happen if that's not a fantastic feed there from Brendan McKeach.
Oh, for sure. Just a perfect feed down the ice. Beautiful. Led right to the goal. Toe drag swag. Got it done.
So Riders on the board with the Cercio goal, as Coyne will send that in. He's past the red line, but they're going to call it icing. I'm pretty sure Coyne was past the red line.
He was. From my eyes, at least. I know I have glasses, but I think I saw that. He was past that line. But the call's made, and we got the situation.
Well, the refs are going to look together at this, and they are going to say that wasn't supposed to be an icing, so we'll have a center ice face-off. Zito taking it for the Bronx. Connolly for the Ice Lions. Pape now with it. Taken away there by Penn State. That was Carson Downs who had it. Big hit there from Zito in the corner. Shot wired from the blue line, not able to go. That one along the half wall comes to Lambert. McQuiggan looking for it, and it comes. And they're actually going to give Coyne the primary assist on that. I'm not sure if he was right below us, but that puts Eddie Coyne 1 point away from 100 career points. He's got 99 points, and Penn State's got 2 on the board, and Riders got 1. Turning into Carollo, a combination of Carollo and Eric. As long as we speak, but that was a great check there from Cole Schneider along the half wall. Schneider back with it. Right behind him is a Ice Lion. That's the 16 of Christian Short. Couple of skaters digging for it in the corner. That's Suker and Rauch who were in the corner, but it comes back in possession of Penn State. Meanwhile, Eddie Coyne is able to keep it in. Taken back there by Kiley. Now the puck comes out of the zone, and back the other direction is Penn State. Chu with it. Good block there. Defensive play from Wanvig. And now Kenna going back the other direction, but he loses the puck. Good stick check there as a couple of Bronx collide. Schumann now with it. Schumann trying to get this back to a 2-goal lead. Good defensive play there from Bennett. He'll clear. McDermott beating out the icing. Now it's Cleary behind his own cage. Comes back. Bennett not able to corral it. Now he does. Trying to just slow down the pace of this game. 8:38 to go in the opening period. It's been a good one so far.
It's been absolutely phenomenal. The thing with Rider, they were down 2-0. They kept the fight. They never lost their speed.
And that one right in front of Givarowski. A rebound there, but he's able to knock it out. Dangerous play there from Trev. He's had a couple of rebounds. But nonetheless, it is still Penn State with a 2-1 advantage over Rider. Schumann over to a teammate. It comes over to Partridge. And now when Ice Lion loses his stick, that's Connolly. Connolly, who loses the twig. Now back the other way. McKean's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. McKean's trying to find Cercio. He's able to take it away. Now better right in front into the Ferry's breadbasket. And a good save there from Josh Ferry. Here, that's his 4th of the evening.
The Pittsburgh native, Josh Ferry, was pitching a shutout before, and then obviously we had the nasty Dom Cercio goal. He's been solid tonight, though. Obviously, that chance was that chance. Probably a must-save back there for him, but when he got a nasty shot, he got a nasty shot. Both goaltenders, yes, there's a little bit of a high-scoring game. Some solid saves tonight, though. Obviously, that one was right in the breadbasket.
Absolutely. Face-off controlled by Cercio. Loses an edge there, but he's able to get it to TJ Evan. Evan will wind it around. He gets it to McKeach. McKeach looking for options, and he's tripped up there by Riggle. No call on the play as Cusimano with a great chance there from the Ovechkin office. Puck right in front. Rebound. Evan not able to get it. And it's taken back there by Szymanski. Evan, the puck comes off of his skate, and the puck is just going to trickle outside the zone. Offsides. Cercio will clear it past the red line, trying to get a change. Evan will come off. And third line out here for the Bronx. Pape now trying to take it away, but it's taken away from him. Now back in the other direction. Szymanski with it. Szymanski got around Padula, dancing around, looking for the backdoor shot, wraparound. But that one will flutter over the net. We'll get a face-off here with 6:53 to go. Meant to do this before the game, but your goaltending matchup here tonight. Trevor Givarowski coming into tonight with a .310 GAA and a .911 save percentage compared to Josh Ferry's .920 save percentage and .251 GAA. Ferry 4-3 on the year. Givarowski 15-4-3. Pape now taking it away. He gets it into neutral ice where it comes back to Short. Short will wind it in. Givarowski will set it on a platter for Coyne, who gets it up to Blazak. That one fired in from long range, goes past Givarowski. Now Cusimano looking for Rauch on the stretch pass. He'll beat out the icing. Rauch still with it. Getting it up. Penn State back the other direction. Oh, another 2-on-1 if they can hurry, but that one, believe the Ice Lions were a bit offside, and it's a good thing for Ryder, as Penn State had a heck of a run there from a couple of players there.
Yeah,
Holy jumping.
Just a tad offside right there, just a little bit outside. The thing about Ryder that's allowed them to kind of stabilize back in this game, this young defense has really started to step up, play a lot faster, be more aggressive with the puck. They are getting in there, and it's leading to a lot of success. Givarowski had to face some pressure early on, not as much here near the end of the first period.
Cole Schneider now with it. Top line back on as that shot from Suker just goes wide of Ferry. Back the other direction. Cusimano trying to take it in for Ryder, but he's pushed off there by Andrew Fort. Cleary with a misstep there, and that's a takedown on Schneider. We continue to play on. Schneider up for McQuiggan. He puts one on, but that's blocked in front. Now Rauch, empty net. McQuiggan right at the doorstep, but it just goes wide of net. That would have been McQuiggan's first collegiate goal. But instead, it's Schneider still playing it. Now Cleary takes it. Now Schneider and Schumann getting tied up behind the play. Back the other direction. Cleary now with it. In on Givarowski, looking for the wraparound. Broken up there by Suker. And it's Cusimano who tracks back. Joe will send it out to Marin. Marin skating with his own. Kenna to his right. Shot goes between there as Padula winds one from downtown, but goes wide. Back the other way. It's Good now with it. Chu with the puck. Lost it. Taken back there by Taverner. Collision at center ice between a couple of players. So it's Bennert as Chu still with it. Ryan Chu trying to dipsy doodle through a couple of Bronx. Taken away there on a good shot. Couldn't get any off of it. That shot from the blue line saved there by Givarowski on Zach Good.
Solid shot, solid save by Givarowski. And the thing about Penn State, I want to say before about their offense, they've been getting a lot of really good looks on that wraparound play. Obviously, the defensemen have come back in and sticked out the puck. But they've got to find a way to shut that down. Wouldn't be surprised if at some point in this game you see a Penn State wraparound goal. But that's the big key here. As you see this face-off, that's probably what they're going to go for.
Good with it, gets it back to Taverner. That shot blocked there by McKeach. Chu trying to track back, but Coyne now with him. We mentioned Eddie Coyne's 1 point away. He leads the team with 38 points this season, and if he's able to get another point here tonight, he would become the first defenseman in Rider history to score 100 points. Obviously, the quarterback of this team, he's not captain for no reason. And now we're going to get a whistle here. We're going to get a penalty. Can't tell who it's against, and I think it might be.
Couldn't exactly tell who that was going to be on. By the looks of it, I'm thinking Rider.
No, I think it might be Penn State going to the box. It is going to be Penn State go into the sin bin.
I took the coin flip.
And that'll be Sebastian Kiley going down for a hooking penalty, I imagine. So the Bronx will go to the Modern Auto Tinting and Dealing power play for the first time tonight. Bronx, 35.1% on the power play this season. 19% penalty kill for Penn State. Actually, I think I might have those stats backwards. We'll check back again, but right in front, Pape at the doorstep, trying to get it, and they score! It's McDermott! McDermott with a dirty goal. And it's all tied up on the power play. And I'm not
sure. So what
I
was about to say was that they have to score quick on the power play. That was the definition of quick. And we're going to look at that again. You already know we got to look at that. Quick goal off the power play. Coyne had to feed it in over with the pass, and they got it in. A little bit of a scrum for it. Somebody got to get a stick on it. They do. The crowd goes wild on Greek night. Tied up game here in Iceland. The Bronx storm back from down 2-0. This is hockey.
This is college hockey at its finest, and just like that, we're right back to where we started from 10 seconds into the game.
It's a wash, but it's an exciting wash.
So I imagine that will be McDermott's goal. I think it'll be Pape and Blazak on the assists. It'll be interesting to see if they give an assist to Eddie Coyne. If they do, that'll be point number 100. That shot from Padula, patted away there by Ferry. It was a hooking penalty on the Ice Lions that led to the power play goal, and Trev is just going to steer that one aside or cover that up. We'll get a face off to the left-hand side. Now we've got some more Greek members here trickling in, a couple brothers from my fraternity, Theta Chi here. Great to see the Greek unity here tonight.
I guess the party has started, Trey. Let's see if they bring the action.
That shot goes wide. It is going to be Pape and Blazak on the assist, so we'll have to see if Coyne is able to get another one, another assist. But that shot from McKeach will go for an icing, so we'll get another face off to the right-hand side of Trev with 3:07 to go in the first period, and it's been a good one so far. Shots 9-10 in favor of the Ice Lions. And in case you were just tuning in, you have missed a couple of good ones. Joey Velarde with 2 goals already, so he's on hat trick watch for Penn State. Dom Cercio with probably the sickest goal of the year from the Bronx. And then you've got Mark McDermott just a couple of moments ago, 10 seconds into the Bronx first power play of the night to tie it up here with 2:47 and counting to go in the first period. Now Bronx have numbers back the other direction. Zito, Pape, and Blazak. Blazak back for Zito. Zito puts it on Ferry. That one off the pipe. But it comes back to Coyne. Coyne, 1 point away from 100 points. He's able to keep it into the zone. But now it's taken by Schumann. That one batted down by a high stick. And it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. But yeah, that I heard a couple of Penn State players complaining about the high stick. That was Snoop Dogg levels of high there, John.
Just a little bit right there. Good one. But he quit smoke. But really obvious high stick. I don't know what there is to complain about besides the fact that it happened. But big opportunity for Ryder right here. if they can get the lead, they can make it the same score that the first game was in 3 periods if they get a goal here.
Behind the cage, taken away by Riggle. He's dumping it off, but Rouch is able to get it back into the zone. Bronx have to tag up, and that allows Penn State to clear it back into neutral territory. Popsicle sticks in the period, 2 minutes to go in a 4-goal opening frame. Taverner back with it. Trying to get the mojo back going for Penn State. Shots back even at 10 apiece. Padula now skating north. Trying to get it. That one blocked there by Good. And we'll go into the netting here with a $1:43 to go in the first period. Once again, I want to thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say that this crowd, it's really impressive here on Greek night, what they've been able to come out and show out. I mean, with that goal, that tying goal, this place was as loud as I've heard it all year.
And it's going to get louder, especially now that we've got the Theta Chi guys out here officially. Marin with it. That one blocked there by Taverner again. Free puck in the low slot. That one doinks off the crossbar. Crossbar challenge indeed for Jake Benner. Back the other direction comes Penn State. Siminski with it. Dancing. Benner blocking up a Nittany Lion that was Faust. Faust skating with it. Looking for options. Penn State trying to take the lead back. That one blocked by Kenna as he pins the Lion to the board. I believe that's Velarde who's being pinned. And now back the other way. 2-on-1 if they hurry. McDermott looking for a second of the night. Blocked there. Marin can't get the rebound. Right in front of scramble for it, but it's taken away there. A huge opportunity for Ryder to try and take this lead away with less than a minute to go in the first period. Oh, my. Lambert with it. He's shoved aside there by Coyne. Benner trying to get it, and that one a great chance there from Penn State, but unable to get any mustard on the hot dog. Lambert looking for options. He'll shoot it in on the half wall behind the red line, so we'll get an icing with 29 seconds to go in the first period. Oh boy, I don't think I'm going to have another voice for 40 minutes. And I've got 4 more broadcasts after tonight, dude.
That's why you got me right here next to you. I can fill it in for a bit. But when both teams miss chances like that, usually one team gets demoralized. I'd say they both got to be demoralized after that.
Hey, that's ACHA hockey at its finest.
It is. It really is. You see a lot of that here in this league.
25 seconds to go in the period. Shot not quite there. Scramble for it along the near wall. Comes loose. It's Evan with it. Evan looking for McKean at the doorstep, but couldn't fire it. That one comes back to Padula. 9 seconds to go in the period. That one taken away by Lambert, and we're going to get a penalty. Or was that offside? No, and that's going to be a delay of game against Lambert.
I was thinking hand pass, but I guess we'll go delay of game.
You know what? Trust the process. That's all I can say. But with 4 seconds to go in the period, a late penalty called there on Austin Lambert. And I don't imagine the Bronx will score in the next 4 seconds here. But Ryder 1 for 1 so far on the power play here tonight. And McDermott, the man who scored the goal at the dot here. Bronx pull Givarowski for the extra attacker. It's won there by Penn State. They'll clear it out. And at the end of one, Ryder storming back from a 2-goal deficit to tie it going into the first intermission. What an opening frame that was, John.
I mean, you see Ryder go down 2-0. Penn State just looks so much faster and so much more physical than Ryder. They get the 2 goals, one of them off the power play. And then eventually, you see Ryder storm back. They ended up getting a power play goal of their own. The Bronx have stormed back. They found a way to do it. And here's the thing. After all that excitement, it's the same, really, score as it was at the beginning. It's tied up.
Like I said, we're right back to where we started from. Cue the Maxine Nightwell. But once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of Greek Night here between Ryder and Penn State. We'll step aside here for intermission, but 12-10 your shots in the first period. Ryder knotted up with Penn State at 2 goals apiece here. You're watching Ryder Ice Hockey here presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back to Rider Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Here tonight on a crisp night on the 26th of January, 2024. Trey Wright alongside John McCooch. And after 20 minutes, it's Rider 2, Penn State 2 here after an incredible opening period. We'll go over the stats. Joey Velarde with 2 goals for Penn State. He's on hat-trick watch with 40 minutes to go. That would put the Ice Lions up 2-0 early. Then Dom Cercio with a goal of the year candidate so far, able to break the scoring. And Mark McDermott tying things up on the power play with 3 minutes to go in the opening frame.
We just saw the save of the year in a clip on Hockey House, and now we're probably going to get the goal of the year right there. I mean, that was absolutely phenomenal, but this has been a really contested one. When you saw Rider go down 2-0, it looked like Penn State just had it. They were dominant. It seemed like it was going to get ugly.
It looked almost exactly word for word like the first RPI game back on Friday.
Yes, I thought I was watching it again. I thought I had the DVR replay of that game, but they stormed back. They found a way. They kept playing hard. They got a couple big hits, and that's how you do it. That's how you play Rider. If you didn't like that period, you don't like college hockey. I mean, that was phenomenal.
Now, if you don't like college hockey, then, well, thank you for tuning in anyway. Yeah. And for those who do love college hockey as much as we do, thank you once again for tuning into tonight's broadcast. And we've only got one left here tonight, or one left here after tonight, senior night next week against Bryn Athyn. But something I wanted to bring up in the first period is an interesting stat there from Penn State. A couple of them over winter break went to Slovenia to play in the ACCHL All-Stars matchup with a couple of teams across there. Josh Ferry, Nate Schumann, Evan McDonald, and he's not here. He's not playing tonight because of injury, but Brendan Meyer all went across the pond. That just shows how good this Penn State team is.
It's great to see them get the recognition that they most definitely deserve. I've never been to Slovenia. I'm sure it's a great time. Maybe I'll go there one day. Maybe we'll go watch the All-Star game that they had going on over there.
Maybe Rider will send some of its All-Stars over.
Maybe. I mean, it costs a lot of money, but you never know. Anything could happen. Rider could send a couple of their stars next year too. I mean, it's just, but great for them to get that recognition, to get that trip, to go out there, foreign country, get the passport out, and play some really good hockey.
And then we mentioned Eddie Coyne, who's 1 point away from 100 career points, but also Cole Schneider, who's 3 points away from that mark, and he would become the 7th junior in Rider hockey history to hit 100 points. And also DJ Suker and Brendan McKeach on 2-game point streaks coming here to tonight. But the puck has dropped from the middle frame, and Eddie Coyne right on cue with the biscuit here, dishing it back for Pape. Coyne back with it, try to get hit there. But it was an unsuccessful hit there by an Ice Lion. Back the other way, good, rims it around, it comes to Schneider. Schneider down low for McDermott. Some new line, excuse me, this is power play 1 here for the Rider. From that delay of game there from Austin Lambert. $1:16 to go in the power play. McDermott over to Schneider. Schneider dishing it in front for Blazak, but he couldn't corral the hopping puck. It comes back to Coyne. Coyne back to Blazak. Blazak dancing around, was looking for McDermott at the doorstep, but he couldn't fire it. And that one's cleared out by Penn State. Back to Givarowski. Rider, like we said, 1 for 1 on the power play so far. They got 48 seconds to keep it. 2 for 2 is that one. A dangerous near takeaway there by Matthew Kanizer. But Coyne is able to steer it back. Now second power play unit on for Rider. Coyne stays on, and he's tripped up there. No call on the play. We continue to play on. McKeach with it. 30 seconds to go in the delay of game penalty. McKeach back with it. Trying to take it back as he's brought down. Schneider with it. Excuse me, that's Rauch, who gets it to Evan. Evan dishes it for McKeach. Even numbers back the other direction. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. McKeach spins around, backhands it in the corner. Cercio with it, try to get it from McKeach, but that one winded down. A shot there from Trev. And successful penalty kill for Penn State. And now another trip there as Velarde, who got in the skates of Bennert. Refs letting them play a little bit. We'll see if it's even money with the other side for Ryder, as Gaborowski will catch that in the breadbasket.
The biggest thing for Ryder heading into the second period, the bad start in the first period was what almost killed them, was what almost got them. They were able to rebound. They cannot afford to get off to another slow start. They've looked pretty good. Got to see how they play in even strength, but to get that power play, to be on it, to start the period that way, that's big for their momentum. That's big for them getting into their groove into this second period, but we got to see it even strength too.
2 shots on that power play for Ryder, but they're 1 for 2 on the PP tonight. Good will send it into the zone. Riggle is offsides, and we'll get another face-off right in front of us.
Just a little bit offside, just a little bit. But
just a hair.
Yeah, but you do love the aggression of them getting out there, getting onto the puck, but you got to get it before that blue line. It's great to see, though.
Faustin Zito at the dot. You know, come behind Trev, where it's Padula who will come back and take control of the puck. 17:25 to go in the middle period. Still tied 2-2 here at Iceland. Blazak doing a good job there to give Zito a lane. And that's brought back to Bennert. Bennert gives it over to Zito. Another couple of interesting line combinations here for the Bronx here tonight. Is that one kept in by Zito. Anthony Zito looking for someone in the high slot, but it's taken away by Foss. Now he's got Szymanski in the other direction. Szymanski trying to get it back to Foss, and right in front, and that one goes wide. Scramble behind the net. Bennert is without a stick, and he's going to give a shot to Szymanski in the back there. Bennert trying to get his twig back, and that one's taken back, and now I'm not sure if we're going to get an interference penalty here against Penn State.
I think we are. It looked like he just kind of shoved that stick right in to disarm his stick.
It will be Szymanski going to the box for an interference.
Right, I mean, he just absolutely slammed Bennert's stick into the ice, got it out of his hands. Pretty textbook definition of interference. Big opportunity, though, for the Ryder Bronx. They weren't able to succeed on their first power play. Another big opportunity here, though, for the Bronx.
Modern Auto detinting and detailing power play. Number 3 coming up. Ryder 1 for 2 on the PP so far, and it is indeed PP time. If you're a Devils fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. At the dot. And it's going to be a face-off in front of Gaborowski. I'm surprised that they elected to have it in front of Trev. But still, it's Coyne now skating into Penn State territory. Eddie Coyne, 1 point away from 100. Doesn't matter if it's an assist or a goal. But that would be the second time in Ryder hockey history. Is that one right in front? Suker looking for it. And it's taken back there by Schumann. Like I was saying, that would be the second time we were broadcasting a game here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Schneider looking for it right in front. Suker looking for the loose change. And now Connolly hits the ice. He's a little slow to get up. If I can finally get this readout, this will be the second time we've broadcasted a Ryder player hitting 100. Remember, Chris Waleka, who's in attendance here tonight, hit 100 in a rout against Delaware. It's going to be a slashing penalty, actually, against Szymanski. 55 seconds to go in the man advantage for Ryder. Coyne still with it, trying to find an open lane. He'll take it, put it on net, and it's blocked there, and Connolly back the other direction, one-on-one with Cusimano. Coyne coming back on the back check. Good takeaway there as a great takeaway, another great takeaway there from Coyne as Velarde was looking for the hat trick here shorthanded.
Huge defense there from Captain Coyne, going out there, preventing an opportunity for Penn State. Now they're going to come back down.
Schneider back in the other direction, looking for Padula. Padula has 1 goal against Penn State already this year, looking for another. Penalty time winding down, 20 seconds to go in the slashing call against Szymanski. Padula spins it around. Schneider trying to keep the flow going. It comes to Rauch. Rauch lost track of the puck, and here come the Ice Lions back the other direction. Chu with it. He's got Lambert to his right, and he's going to try and take it himself 1-on-3. He gets it into the Ryder zone. Penalty time will be up. Another good kill here for Penn State. And a big hit there from Dom Cercio, and he's going to go to the box for a hit from behind.
Obviously, this is a Rider team that's aggressive. They love to hit, but you've got to avoid the penalties. You can't get your penalty killed and then let the other team go right on the power play. It's just such a tough, tough look.
Yeah, and Cercio, a hit from behind, goes to the box. It's another penalty kill here for Rider tonight. They are 0 for 1 on the PK. Penn State 1 for 1 on the power play. And if you're Penn State, that's 2 straight penalty kills. You've got the momentum. It might be looking to score a goal here for if you're the Ice Lions.
It might be one of those must-score situations. You've got to take opportunities when you get them.
Right in front, that one just sails past the right post from our vantage point. Taken away there. That's Partridge who had it. Partridge still behind the net, looking for somebody on the doorstep. That was Kylie, and it's back cleared by Rider. Penn State back the other direction with it. Good stick lift there from McQuiggan. He's quickly become, I see a lot of Nick Padula in the small sample size that we've got from McQuiggan, this being only his fourth game in a Rider uniform. But Chu gets it at the point. That one just goes over the bar. That was from Kanizer, who's on this power play unit. Padula gives a shot there to Kylie. Kanizer back with it. He gets it to Schumann. Long slap shot there from Schumann. He's not able to track it back in with 55 seconds to go in the Cercio roughing minor. Chu skating fast and skating hard. He'll get it to Connolly. Connolly trying to get something going. Szyminski with a shot. That one gloved down there by Connolly. Back to himself. 37 seconds to go in the man advantage for Penn State. Coyne not able to get it. It comes back to Chu, but Coyne will beat him to it. Now Padula with another clear here with 28 seconds to go and counting in the Cercio penalty. And that one, Blazak with a great opportunity. And now right in front, Pape short-handed. Big save there from Joshua Ferry, keeping this game tied.
The puck actually hit the official before this, but a phenomenal save, but it kind of led to that opportunity. Rider took advantage, almost a short-handed here with 18 seconds left on this power play, and you can feel the juice from the crowd. It's getting there. It is getting packed here at the Iceland.
Yeah, we typically don't see this many people here at Iceland, so it's great to see Rider Greek Life coming out here tonight. Back the other way, Velarde is taken off his horse there by Benner. Now Benner with the puck. 7 seconds to go in the Cercio roughing minor. And Rider just trying to get it out of their zone. Benner winds it across, and that's going to be, no, it's not going to be an icing as Benner fired that from long range while it was still a penalty. But back the other way. Foss still with it, trying to dangle around Coyne, and Coyne will take him off his edge. Kept in by Short. He'll send one right in front. Givarowski looking for it. He covers. And we'll get another whistle here with 12:12 to go in the middle period.
So we got some action over there. Great way for Givarowski to just go out and get on it. We saw a lot of goals early, and it's weird to see one of these periods where offense, 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 and the one before it. There's been a bit of offense. There's been power plays, but no goals yet here in this second period. That seems to happen quite a bit, but it really seems like who's going to be the first team to get through? That might be who goes out and wins this game.
Yeah, the way these two teams have been playing as that one goes off the post right in front. Givarowski has no idea where it is. A scramble at the doorstep. And now a shove from McDermott onto Kanizer. And Cusimano still on the ice. He's able to sit up, so that's a good sign. And we're going to get Kylie going to the box here. So another power play opportunity for Rider as Kylie will go for roughing. With 12:02 to go in the middle period. Kylie back in the box for his second penalty of the night. And this time the faceoff will come in the Penn State zone. Modern Auto Tinting and Detailing. Power play number 4. Ryder 1 for 3 so far tonight. We'll see if they can get this one. Not starting all right as Penn State is able to clear it, John.
I mean, that's just a brutal error. That puck, by the way, the save on Givarowski was just floating and fluttering, almost went in the back of the net, and it leads to a big penalty.
Schneider trying to go the windmill deke there, but he's unable to keep the puck. And it's actually going to be a cross-checking penalty against Kylie. Nonetheless, it'll still be a man advantage for Ryder as Givarowski will dish it to Coyne. Schneider trying to wheel it across center ice. Schneider's still with it. Still waiting for options. He gets it back to McDermott. McDermott gets it to the point for Coyne. Bronx trying to cycle as Schneider looking for Pape right in front. McDermott was trying to redirect it in, but he couldn't get it in. Keep it in, or get it in the net. Schneider's still with it. Gets it to McDermott right at the welcome mat for Pape, but he's not able to get a shot off. Minutes ago in the penalty. Coyne fires one, and that will go into a different type of netting here. Not one that scores you points. Not one that would net Eddie Coyne his 100th career point as a Bronc.
Almost. Not really, but they got a lot of big opportunities. And for a game like this in that first period, we saw goal after goal after goal. To see power plays, a lot of them, I've lost count of how many we've seen in this second period. Did not see a goal go through on any of them. That's been interesting to follow.
Yeah, both teams penalty kills locking down in this middle period. Evan tied up behind Ferry, so it comes back to Cercio. Cercio trying to find a Rouch at the point, trying to get him from McKeach. Evan at the doorstep, but it's blocked by Ferry.
So close to getting that deflection right in. It was a good setup, a good play, but just a great play by Ferry to be able to go out there and get the pads on it. So close. Riders had a ton of opportunities. They got to capitalize on one of these eventually, you'd imagine. Not a lot of time left in this power play, though. They've got to set up another look like that.
It is a face-off to the left or the right-hand side of Ferry. It's won by Penn State. Kept in the zone. No, it's not. Suker was unable to keep it in the Penn State territory. Givarowski, as that one's taken back. And that was nearly a huge moment there for Partridge, but he blew a tire with Givarowski. On the other end, 19 seconds to go. Suker trying to keep this power play going. And now it's going to be offsides against Penn State with 13 seconds to go in the Kylie cross-checking minor here.
Still a little bit of time left on this advantage for the Rider Bronx. They got to win the face-off and get a quick look. But their offensive opportunities on the power play, they've gotten a lot of great looks. This has just been back and forth because both teams are kind of matching each other's speed now. So it's been tough for either team to break through. The counterattacks haven't been as strong. It's just been deadlocked so far here in this one. It's been great, though.
Oh, this has been great defensive hockey in this third period, or second period, if I can get the numbers right. Penalty time will expire. That's 1 for 4 Rider on the power play here tonight. Teams back at even strength. Zito trying to skate west with it, trying to put it on Ferry. That one rebounds, but nobody's home at the doorstep. Blazak right beneath us. A fight right below us, and it's taken back by Zito. Zito had a goal in the last game. It's right there. Pape looking for it. He scores! Aaron Pape not quite on the power play, but it's still a go-ahead goal for the Bronx here with 9:36 to go in the middle period.
You knew they were going to break through eventually. You knew they were going to figure it out. They get a great look. They get a great opportunity. It goes through on the rebound. Let's take a look. I mean, this was just a moment. They had to break through. They had to get one in eventually. Going down the ice, trying to look for a chance. They just got to get the puck on the net. And then they do. And then the rebound, goal. Ryder takes the lead.
Oh, and Pape was right there at the right place at the right time. A bad rebound from Ferry. And Aaron is able to pick up the loose change for his 15th of the season. What a breakout year it is for the sophomore from Mount Royal, New Jersey.
I mean, it's just been such a great year for him. Such a great moment as well for him to be able to get that goal. This offense starting to come alive now. See if they can keep it going.
Riggle blew a tire there. I thought he lost an edge.
Right.
As Pape will get credit with the goal. Zito with the assist. I imagine Blazak will get the secondary assist. And I don't think Blazak will, so it's going to be Pape from Zito to finally break the deadlock midway through this middle period with 8:55 to go in the second. And now Penn State has given up 3 straight goals after scoring the first 2. And that one not going to be an icing as McQuiggan tracks back there. Back the other way, and this one will not be an icing as Rauch is able to beat it out. Rauch still with it. Dishes it for Kenna. That one sent across ice there. That was fumbled there by Cleary. Excuse me, that was Szymanski who fumbled it, and that one will be an icing here against Penn State.
Big thing to note, Eddie Coyne back on the ice for the Rider Bronx. He's looking for his 100th point. He's had chances. He's got close to it. He's been about a pass off on the second goal for Rider. No, he just had a goal for the Rider Bronx, but you know, you can just tell he wants it. He knows what's happening, what can happen tonight. He really wants to get this done for his team and also for himself and getting that record.
And you definitely want to get it done at home, because chances are if it doesn't happen tonight, it'll probably end up happening tomorrow night. Szymanski and Partridge back the other way. A great back check there from Liam Yeoman. First time we're seeing him get some minutes here tonight. Partridge right in front. Szymanski fired it wide. Back up at the blue line. That was a Trondo who couldn't keep it in. Now Marin back with it the other direction. Able to control it, but he shoots it about 6 feet wide of Ferry with 7:45 to go in the second period. A scramble behind the net as Kenna was looking for Marin, who had his stick taken out of his hands. Now Coyne with it. Looking for Marin! Looking for Marin, excuse me, for the one-time chance from down low. Marin hit again. Atrondo back with it. He gets leveled there by McDermott. McDermott actually took more of that hit than Atrondo did. McDermott trying to take it out. Kenna keeping it in. Atrondo back with it. And it's Lambert here with the Ice Lions trying to get back into this game. Right beneath us, that's going to be offsides against Yeoman with 6:59 to go in the second period. Bronx up 3-2 after that Aaron Pape dirty goal. And, you know, aside from the Cercio goal, both these goals here tonight for Rider have been, you know, just gritty goals right in the low slot, just picking up loose change and putting in the back of the 4x6. It doesn't matter how you get it in as long as you turn that red light on.
That's what Rider's been doing all season long, and they just kept it going tonight.
As that's going to be a penalty as Zach Good is going to go to the box. Another hit from behind as McKean got hit there by a puck after the play by Taverner. So it'll be another power play opportunity for Rider looking to extend their lead. Good will go to the box for roughing. He hit Dom Cercio. I imagine that's probably a retaliation for Cercio hitting Szymanski back earlier in this period.
I mean, we've seen physicality. We've seen plays like that all night long. This is a game that's shaping up to get a little bit chippy at some point. You're starting to see the inklings of it now. There was a little bit of, looked like some beef going on with Tommy Taverner. He sent the puck over and hit another player, and I couldn't see who it was, but he looked back and said, what do you do that for? So we'll see if that kind of keeps going. We'll keep an eye on Tommy Taverner tonight.
Power play number 5 brought to you by Modern Auto Tinting and Detailing. Starts off with a clear for Penn State. That one a little too far for Alec Connolly to try and get a shorthanded goal. PP1 on the ice here for Rider. Schneider, Pape, Blazak, McDermott, and Coyne. Schneider trying to keep it in, but he couldn't corral it. And a big hit from behind as McDermott laying out the Nittany Lion. Another hit as Connolly is going to hit McDermott. And that chippiness is definitely coming here. And both skaters still on the ice. I can't tell who that is from Penn State. McDermott face down. Coyne getting Connolly's face. And the Stripes are going to have to control this. Meanwhile, it's bedlam in the stands. And it turns out it was Schumann, the captain, McDermott's still down. And it's a scary scene here as both benches screaming at each other, and this has got the potential to get ugly here, John.
It does. I mean, I know I said it was getting chippy before, but when you see stuff like that, I mean, I know it's hockey, but sometimes
I get what Schumann's there because McDermott, you're sticking up for your captain there.
Absolutely,
McDermott,
as you should.
I think McDermott will go for a hit from behind on Schumann, and then Connolly takes exception to that hit. So we'll see what the penalties will be. I imagine it'll be offsetting roughing minors.
I mean, it's that New Jersey-Pennsylvania rivalry that always finds a way to come up. I know we're in South Jersey. But
are they throwing McDermott out of the game for this?
I'll have to take a look. We're waiting on that.
They might be giving McDermott a 10-minute misconduct. I don't know if I agree with that because that seemed like, it was still a hit from behind, but I'd give that maybe a 5-minute major at most. I wouldn't give him a misconduct or a game for that.
I think because of how it escalated, the officials figured they got to do something. But the major is probably enough to get that done.
Yeah, and McDermott, he's arguably the best two-way forward on this team. And if you're going to throw out McDermott, you got to throw out Connolly because arguably Connolly's hit was
harder,
a lot worse.
Yeah, it was a very dangerous play, a dangerous hit. I mean, that could have.
I mean, if you're dishing out misconducts here, you got to be even.
Right, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure the fans that have showed up tonight are not too happy about what may be called here. We're going to wait for the call here. Just kind of waiting on what these officials are going to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that. Then, I mean, if you're throwing out McDermott, you got to throw out Connolly there because it's good. So good. That was the initial penalty that led to the power play. Well, listen to see what Jeremy Myers has got to say on the McDermott. Oh, that is. I don't agree with that. And then that's bad because with the DQ. Oh, there's no disqualification there, so that's good.
Okay.
So I think it might just be the 10-minute misconduct. The fans showing all the refs here, showing the stripes here, but I really don't understand why Connolly's not going to the box here. But nonetheless, it'll be 4-on-4 for the moment. Here's Suker trying to take advantage of the tilt or of the open ice. But 5 minutes, it's going to be about 3 minutes and change of power play time for Penn State once they kill this 4-on-4. But Schneider, shot goes off of him. It comes back to Connolly. Connolly trying to get the Finns pretty angry here. Connolly's still with it. Dipsy doodles around Schneider. Hit from behind there by Coyne. And it's taken by Benner. Benner, he's being stick-tapped there by Szymanski. Jake's still with the puck. He'll get it to Cole. Cole looking for Cercio in the low slot. He'll get it back to Benner. Oh, my goodness. That was nearly a great play from Cole Schneider. Cercio over to Coyne. Right in front. Blocked there by Ferry. 39 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. And Coyne is just going to say enough of this and give it back to Cercio. And Ryder will reset.
I will say this game was a great one. I mean, it was clean. It was phenomenal. And then to see the penalties kind of get in the way of it, it's really not fun.
That might be a part of the new USA Hockey rules for
probably, yes.
The 5 and a misconduct. We'll have to confirm once again, but Ryder trying to catch Penn State on the change. Padula trying to spring Evan, but he's not able to stretch it far. Big hit there on Evan, or from Evan on Schumann. And now it's power play time here for Penn State. They've got 3:20 uninterrupted to work with to try and knot this game up.
They're going to have a long time to do it as well. I mean, you have to take advantage of this.
Chu back with it, try to get Partridge, but is unable to get a clear shot off. Comes back to Kiley. Kiley back to Chu. Chu looking for the one-time chance there for Knizer, but he's not able to get it. That one cleared. 4 minutes to go in the second period. If you're Ryder, you just got to kill this and try and get into the second intermission. Or, yes, the second intermission. Partridge with the puck. Kanizer back with it. Coin tying up Chu right in front of Givarowski. 2:30 to go in the penalty. That one off the half wall. Puck right in front. Nobody knows where it is, and Coin is able to get it out. Coin trying to take it around, and he gets knocked down to the ice. Coin gives a cross check, but back. It's Schumann. Good break up there from Keench. And it's cleared down back to Ferry with 2:10 to go in this man advantage for the Ice Lions.
A big, big moment here for this young penalty kill unit. They can stop this. Huge momentum coming their way.
Back the other way, and that one goes off the post. A great chance there from Faust. A backhanded opportunity trying to knot this back up. Blazak hounding Penn State right there. Faust, see, that is Faust who goes down. Coin back with it, trying to clear, but sets it up for Connolly. He's got a cannon, trying to get it. That one roofed over by Velarde.
I mean, you could just tell. This Ryder team wants to kill this penalty so bad. They're playing so aggressive here on the PK. It has been an exciting penalty kill. About a minute and a half left of it. Can they keep it going?
Connolly still with it. That's going to be icing against Penn State, as Connolly was trying to look for Chu there on the near side, but couldn't get in. A minute 17 to go in the penalty for Mark McDermott.
And whether you agree with the call, how it was played, how it went out, you would honestly love to see if no goals were made of it. Because of the controversy, because of what could have happened, just kind of keep it a watch, have the third period be the third period, so there's no discussion after the game as to, oh, what if?
McQuiggan from long range, a weak shot, goes behind Ferry. Now right in front, Suker from Schneider, couldn't get it. $1:08 to go in the penalty. Chu with it, one-on-one on Cusimano. He's going to try, and a big poke check there from Givarowski, looking like Dominic Hasek out there. Partridge will reset. Excuse me, that's Connolly who's with it. Connolly back to Schumann. Schumann up for Faust, who sends that a loud shot off the glass. That one behind Givarowski. And it comes back to Joe Cusimano. McQuiggan trying to clear it out, and he will. He'll send it down the 200 feet of ice to where Josh Ferry corrals it for good. Zach Good behind his own cage. Penalty time winding down on the McDermott 5-minute major. Here comes Velarde wheeling down the other side, trying to get a shot off. That one goes wide of net. Another shot from Velarde, looking for the hat trick. They can't get it to go. Good now with it. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. That one redirected right in front. No one is able to get to it. Partridge trying to get it out. Another mad scramble. Schneider will finally get it out. McKeach now looking for the puck. A huge kill from the Bronx. And this one could tilt the ice back into their favor, and they need it going into this intermission, John.
Words cannot describe how huge that penalty kill was. The crowd's giving them juice. Under a minute left. They might be able to get an opportunity here if they keep this pressure up on this Penn State unit.
Schumann lost the puck. It's put on a platter there for Kanizer. Trying to take a one-on-two battle. Padula back checking. That one off Givarowski. Rebound controlled there by Dom Cercio, but it's taken back there by Lambert. That one taken out, and that one's going to be a deflection from McQuiggan. So no penalty on the play with 38 seconds to go in the period. Ryder with an impressive defensive display and topping it off with Aaron Pape with right now the go-ahead goal.
It's big that happens at the end of the period, closer to it, because those guys are going to need a rest after killing that huge major misconduct penalty. They had to kill that penalty. They got it done.
Shot from Ryan Chu from the high office. Covered there by Givarowski. That's his 19th save of the night. You know, for how low the shots are, it amazes me that we've got 5 tallied on the board so far. You know, both these goalies, Trev coming in with giving up around 3 goals a game, and then Ferry giving up around 2.5, so the numbers add up.
We do have a whole period left to go, so we'll see if they stick to those averages or if somebody's going to bring one of those numbers down.
Zito and Kylie were at the net. Now here comes Ryder Marin trying to wheel down the other end, looking to Kenna, but that's one broken up by Lambert. A good back check for Penn State. Now trying to take the opposite direction. A huge hit by Nick Padula, absolutely leveling Kanizer. Kanizer hitting better than that is probably the biggest hit from Nick Padula I've seen here as a student at Ryder. You could tell by the voice crack. Holy jumping.
Hammer time here in the Iceland. Oh my goodness.
Padula showing him who's boss as the final second trickles down. This period's got a little bit of everything. Let's take another look at that, John.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, this is just massive. This is one of the biggest hits I've seen all season long. Let's see, where it is. Where is it? Boom!
Oh!
I mean, that is just hockey right there. Good physicality, and it's clean. That's the best part about it. It's clean, it's great, it's just hockey. I mean, you just laid the hammer down.
That's the kind of hit we're used to seeing from Nick Padula.
Absolutely. He's a rough player, but a lot of the hits are clean.
There's a reason that they brought him back in the lineup here tonight. And what a return to the lineup here for Nick. But after 40, Ryder leading 3-2 on Aaron Pape's goal in the middle of that period. Shots 18-19, still in favor of Penn State. But, John, we are in for a heck of an exciting last 20 minutes. Batten down the hatches, buckle your seatbelts. Do whatever you need to do, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You're watching Ryder Ice Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And we welcome you back to Rider Hockey coverage here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live on YouTube. After 2 periods of play, it's the Bronx up 3-2 over the Ice Lions of Penn State. Trey Wright joined alongside John Marcucci here for the call here tonight. And I mentioned this in the pregame show. It might be the B-team broadcasters, but this has been an A+ game so far for both teams.
It really has, and you know what? Let's not sell ourselves short, okay? We can at least be the A- team broadcasters, okay? Hope you've enjoyed our call here on Breakout Sports on Rider Hockey. But we saw the first period, obviously Rider down 2-0. It was a great comeback. And then Rider, we had some situations with big hits and 5-minute penalties and all of that. The Bronx still found a way to stay composed, stay locked in. They kept it going, and they were able to keep the offensive pressure up, not allow any goals in that second period. That obviously has a lot to do with Givarowski and this young defensive unit, but that was just a really solid period through all the adversity for the Rider Bronx. And then obviously that big hit stampeding like a Bronx at the end of the period. Really solid, really sound 20 minutes of hockey for the Bronx. Another 20 minutes, they win the game.
Yeah, and we mentioned those big hits, one of those being Mark McDermott's big hit, and confirmed it with Coach Fox during intermission. He will be out for the remainder of tonight's game, but it's not a disqualification, so he will be in the lineup for tomorrow night's game against Montclair. And taking a look, take a look at your schedules for both teams. So tomorrow night at 8:30, the Bronx are up at Montclair State to take on the Red Hawks, and then next Friday, our last stream of the year, taking on the Bryn Athyn Lions for senior night on February 2nd at 7:30 p.m. Then the regular season finale for Rider, they go up to Poughkeepsie, New York to take on the Foxes, the Red Foxes of Marist. And then Penn State has got a schedule chock full of ACCHL matchups. Tomorrow night, they play Rowan. That's a vehicle on Live Barn. Same thing with the game against Westchester next week. On Sunday, actually. So doing the Philadelphia area tour here. And then on February 2nd and 3rd, it's a doubleheader against UDEL. James Witherite and Delaware Hockey, or 412 Communications, will have the call for that on the 2nd and 3rd. Just wanted to give you, all of you out there, a heads up on the vehicles for the next couple of games. But Rowan and Delaware, they're on Southeast Bubble Watch. Rowan currently ranked 15th, Delaware 17th. So counting down the days until the final ranking of the ACCHL playoffs, John.
These are two teams, again, like you said, fighting for that positioning, fighting for a chance. And this is a huge game for both of these squads. Let's see who can really get that momentum, because it's a tough stretch for both of these teams heading into the rest of their series, rest of their season.
Off the draw, Penn State trying to tie things up, and it's sent down the length of the ice. Ferry will set it up for Schumann, who is the recipient of that hit from McDermott that led to the 5-minute power play for Penn State. Schumann trying to stick it ahead to Connolly. 2-on-1, back the other way. Connolly's shot goes off of Givarowski's headgear. Another shot down low. Suker is able to take that away, but it's taken back by Connolly. Alec Connolly will dish it over for Cole Schneider, and Schneider will set it up for Eddie Coyne, and the Rider will have to reset from their Rowan end. And that long-range shot will not be an icing, as Rider's able to get fresh legs on the ice. Cleary back with Tavener, so we're seeing some defensive shiftings here for Penn State. Padula long-range chance. That one just goes under the netting. Evan with the puck trying to take it away from Cleary. He does. Now it's Velarde with it. Velarde with 2 goals tonight so far for Penn State. So we're still on hat trick watch. He's able to get that, as the puck took a funny bounce off the stanchion there. Velarde would have the game-tying goal right now if he's able to get that hat trick. But right now it's Zach Good with it. That one off Givarowski. He's able to cover up the rebound and stop play.
And again, have to give a shout out to the fans that showed up today. Quick start for both these teams, but these fans, you can tell the anxiety's coming in. They're on the edge of their seat, or really lack thereof, as they're just standing around the boards here, ready for that big goal from Rider to put it away, or the pain of having a game-tying goal. But one of these teams will break through. It's a huge, huge next goal here.
That one goes out, and the Ice Lions have to clear or have to reset. Kenna tried to take that away from Good. Coin now with it. Sticks it up to Kenna, who sends it along the half wall. Good sends it back to Taverner. Taverner tried to get it to Chu, but he's hounded there by Kenna. And it'll be sent back into the corner there, where Zach Good will take it back. Chu now with it, sticks it ahead for Kanizer as he gets a hit there from Anthony Zito. A good little shoulder check there. Clean as a whistle. Back the other way. That shot off Givarowski's mask. A good wrister from Kanizer from the point. But Trev standing tall in goal so far. He's 20 for 22 so far. Taverner's shot goes wide. It comes back to Zito, who blows a tire, but he's able to regain his composure. He'll airmail it out to the neutral zone. Zito trying to get it again. He finishes his check on Taverner. That one sent back down to Blazak. Trying to get around the referee. He'll get a shot off right in front as Pape takes one, and he scores! Anthony Zito to make it a 2-goal game. And it's 4-2 Bronx.
You cannot say enough about the way that Blazak was able to get down the ice and a perfect pass that came down all the way. I mean, we got to take a look at this goal back here. Again, the great feed, and then here's an opportunity. Shot, rebound, another rebound. Here's another shot, and the goal goes through.
And Blazak got high stick there, so I think that was going to be a delayed penalty against Penn State. But regardless, the Bronx will take the goal. Zito, his 10th of the season from the Monroe native. And if you're Chris Cunningham, you got to be thinking about maybe pulling Josh Ferry here. And I'm really surprised that Penn State that was a bad giveaway from Zito. Back the other direction, Foss with it, trying to dangle around Padula. And it's back in the neutral territory. At what point do you try and put either Carson Eagles or John Seaforth in there? But we'll get the announcement. I imagine it'll be Zito from Pape and Blazak. We'll see if Coin somehow gets it. And it will indeed be Aaron Pape with the secondary assist. Schneider back the other way, trying to get it. Riggle stops it, gets it back to Faust. Faust trying to backhand it on Givarowski, but he's denied there by Padula. Faust still with it now. Schneider trying to go back the other way. Has Suker right beside him. Suker had an empty net, but the connection just missed. And that would have potentially been the nail in the proverbial coffin if Ryder was able to slide that past Josh Ferry.
If Penn State's able to find a way to come back and tie this game, we're going to think about that moment. They're going to replay in their head over and over again. That's a chance you've got to have if you're Ryder.
Yeah, Penn State started out this game with a 2-goal lead, and they're down by 2. A big hit there from Evan on Szymanski. That shot from Faust deflected there by Givarowski into the high glass. Suker with it, intercepted there by Lambert. Penn State looking for the game, not the game tying goal, but to come within 1 with 15:30 to go in the third period. That was Andrew Ford, who was looking for the loose change but couldn't find it. Shot airmailed there by the Bronx, and it comes back into possession of Cleary. Cleary trying to get something going for these Penn State Lions. Now Evan is able to come away with it. McKean's right in front. He's going to draw a penalty as the puck will come off of its moorings. And it'll be yet another power play opportunity for Ryder as Evan a little shaken up there going in to the post.
It looked like he might have kind of got a little bit of a back onto that post, but staying strong, back up. He's up there, forearm maybe, but that's a huge mistake by Penn State. Penn State, again, the way they started this game, they looked like a team that was going to come out and dominate Ryder, and they've just kind of come out flat. Really the rest of the game after. Penn State won the first 8 minutes, and then Ryder just came all the way storming back. I'm not sure what happened to Penn State, but it's really the physicality of Ryder that got it done.
Coin pops it out of the zone. He's looking for it, and Coin's going to draw a penalty. So the power play time will evaporate. Puck not able to come out of the zone. Schumann will get it, and that one cleared by Aaron Pape, but it'll be Eddie Coin going to the box for 2 for interference. And it was initially Ryan Cleary with an elbowing penalty. It's actually going to be a tripping call against Cleary.
Just something you absolutely can't have. Riders in a position, they were, to go out and just put the icing on the cake here in this game, and now going to have a few more layers before you see the end of this one.
Ryder has been good on 4-on-4 this season, but the main catalyst for that has been Mark McDermott, who is no longer on the bench after getting a misconduct. That one right in front. They score. It's Partridge with a one-time chance for the welcome mat. And just like that, it's a one-goal game again for Partridge, his 8th of the season for the Virginia Beach native.
I mean, did you think that this Penn State team, this Penn State Ice Lion team, was just going to go out into the night and go back into their den? No. This is a huge mistake by this defensive unit. Penn State staying alive, trying to fight. They weren't able to get it done, but great shot, great goal, great setup. The Ice Lions, they're back in this game.
It's not over until the fat lady sings, ladies and gentlemen, and Partridge looking for another one. Touching it back, another one, a funky rebound there is Padula able to save the puck off the goal line. And that one will go down the length of the ice for an icing against Ryder. I think Padula forgot that it was a 4-on-4.
Might have, probably wasn't sure about how the penalties were going to factor into that goal.
So it's Rauch, Padula, Cercio, and Cusimano on the ice now for Ryder. It's Taverner, Connolly, Faust, and Schumann on for the Ice Lions with 14:26 to go in the period. 1:20 to go in 4-on-4 time. Back the other way, a nifty toe drag move there from Faust. And he's offside there as Schumann was a half step over the blue line, so we'll get another face-off in the neutral zone.
And after that huge goal, the game kind of slows down a little bit. Both of these teams, now they know it's a one-goal game. A Penn State tying goal would give them so much momentum. I mean, this game you can kind of sniff a little bit of overtime. I know it's early, but you never know.
Well, let's not jinx it yet. We'll knock on the wood we've got here in the broadcast perch.
We've got a little bit. I'm not one for superstition. I know it's hockey. But we'll see.
Like we were saying in the pregame show, hockey is probably the second most superstitious sport aside from baseball. But yeah, everybody's got their superstitions. I've got my Ross Ray jersey in my backpack. Our technical director, Colton Reynolds, has got his Hey Dudes on right now. You know, we've all got our little kinks. Is that one from Cusimano just going through the blue paint? A good opportunity for Ryder to try and take back the 2-goal lead. But it's Schumann. His team is down by a goal. 30 seconds to go in 4-on-4 as the puck comes over to Padula. Trying to spring Schneider. Cole Schneider all by himself, and that one sails wide of Josh Ferry. I think he was trying to go short side there, but Ferry had that entire right side covered.
Right, he thought he was going to come back over, but Ferry was absolutely ready for that play and that shot.
Schumann with a hit on Schneider. Both skaters able to get up. Penalty time expiring. Now it's 17 seconds. A good chance from Blazak there. It's a power play for the Ice Lions, but right now is Ryder, who is in the Penn State zone. 7 seconds to go in the coin. Interference minor right in front. That's good. Trying to corral it, trying to backhand it. That's out. Now Blazak trying to get it up. Coin is out of the box. We're back to even strength with 12:43 to go. Coin trying to beat out the icing. And it looks like Short had him there by about a half step. And the Ryder bench erupting there. I'm pretty sure Short had him by about half a skate length.
Yeah, probably. Just, it was so close. But again, the call's the call. Ryder has to respond whether it was right or not. But man, was that close to not being an icing. Would have been a huge opportunity against Ferry.
Again, harping on Eddie Coyne, looking for his 100th point of the night. He almost put that one into his own net. Bennett gets knocked down there by Short. McKean's trying to avenge him. Back the other way, it's Chu. The Hong Kong native sends it on Givarowski. He paddles it aside over to Bennett. Kept in by Short. Good shoulder check there from McKean. And that's back out as Coin leveled Koo. And a stretch pass there, not enough for Sebastian Kiley to try and get this. Back the other way, Lambert in on Givarowski, blocked there by Coin, trying to spring Evan. He is held, and another penalty is going to be called against Penn State. And that was a clear hold on TJ Evan, and that's his second penalty he's drawn here tonight. And it'll be, I think it's Partridge going to the box.
Looks like it. I mean, that was a hold on Sundays too. Really obvious and a huge mistake committed yet again. We see a lot of penalties in this game. I know we see quite a few here in this kind of division, but they've seen a lot today. There's been a lot of mistakes. Penn State killing their momentum.
Yeah, and Penn State killing a lot of them, so I think their penalty kill is actually about 80%, so I apologize having those stats backwards. But right now, they've killed all but one. But it's 4-3 Rider, 11:50 to go in the game. And it's actually going to be Kiley going to the box for his third penalty of the night. Blazak taking off his horse. Schneider's not able to keep that in. Rider 1 for 7 on the power play so far. A stout penalty kill from Penn State has kept the Ice Lions in this contest. Shots 20-25 in favor of the Ice Lions, and trying to go short-handed there was somebody. I think that was Chu. Excuse me, no, it was Connolly who was trying to go short-handed. Back the other way, pass a little too far back for Schneider. Fighting with Schumann in the corner there. Cleary able to clear it out. And now a 2-on-2 back the other direction. Cleary is trying to waste some time. Rebound goes past Givarowski. Suker back the other direction. Taken away there by Velarde. Penn State trying to keep themselves in this contest, nearing the midway point through the third period. Suker dumped off, looking for a call, but he won't get it. 34 seconds to go and counting in the man advantage for Rider. It's another clear for Penn State as there's a stick in the middle of the ice. Givarowski elects to rim it around back in the neutral zone. Taken away there by Taverner. 15 seconds to go in the Kiley penalty. Cercio fighting with Taverner, but it's taken back by Suker. Suker through the middle of the ice. He's taken off his horse. Padula corrals it. Penalty time is up. And Padula sends in a long-range shot that just goes wide of Ferry. Now a banana peel moment there for Zach Good. Fortunately for Penn State, as that's going to be a penalty against Nick Padula. He's going to go to the box there for tripping.
I mean, the official making that call with a stick in his hand.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've never seen that before. You would think maybe he'd put the stick down, but my goodness. And Ryder on that penalty opportunity, it didn't look like they had a man advantage at all. Penn State did such a good job of killing that penalty. If you turned this on, didn't know this power play, you would have realized it. Ryder didn't take advantage of that at all.
You wouldn't know because we don't have power play graphics just yet.
Not yet. It's coming.
That's coming.
Get me in Photoshop. We'll see what happens.
But it's Padula 2 minutes for tripping. Ice Lions on the power play. It starts with a win right in front. Nobody home, and Schumann not able to keep that in the Rider zone. Rider 1 for 4, or 3 for 4 on the power play so far. 1 for 4 is Penn State. Schumann looking for the opportunity, but he can't get it. Taken by Kiley. Now it's cleared out of the zone. No, not quite. It's held in there by Knizer. Taken back. Knizer back at the point. Trying to trickle away this last couple of penalty minutes as there's a $1:14 to go in the Padula tripping minor. That one cleared out of the zone by the Bronx. Ferry back to set it up.
Penn State needs a quality possession. They've needed a goal for a while now. I mean, this is it. This is their chance. They got to go down.
56 seconds to go in the man advantage. Padula not on the ice. He's one of the best penalty killers for this Rider unit. Puck comes back to Ferry. He sets it up for Taverner. Taverner behind Ferry's office, and he'll start north. 38 seconds to go. Penn State trying to drive. Foss drops it back over, right in front. That one goes off of Givarowski's stick. Cusimano will clear that out of the zone. And Penn State with one last opportunity to score on the power play. 8:09 to go in the middle, or in the third period. Ryder up by a goal. And that one goes into the bench, and I think that hit Brendan McKeach in the face. Thankfully, these guys wear full contact helmets, or else he would end up like Lindy Ruff last night in the Devils game.
Oh man, that was something. As a Devils fan, tough to see for Lindy. Hope he's all right.
I tell you what, if that's not a microcosm of how bad the injuries have been for this season, for
man.
our coach to not be on the bench for the third period for getting a biscuit to the dome.
Right. I mean, again, like you said, it basically describes the Devils season in about 5 seconds.
Devils are 24-19-3, approaching the All-Star break. They play Tampa tomorrow night. I believe that will round out before the All-Star break. Coyne will knock a player down, but there's no call on it. Cusimano winds it around, and that will kill the penalty. Excellent penalty killing here tonight by Ryder, especially given that two of their best top penalty killers were not on the ice during that 2-minute span.
I mean, they just went to work. They just stayed aggressive, stayed locked in, killed a huge penalty. Now it's really under 8 minutes to go. Moments away from a potential victory.
Still got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. That one off of Givarowski, a rebound right in the crease. Meanwhile, Szymanski knocking down Bennett behind the play. Ferry with it. He sets it up for Lambert. Lambert behind his own net. We'll get it up to Connolly. Connolly backhands it back over. I think that was Partridge in there. Actually, no, that's Otrondo. My mistake. Haven't seen a lot of Otrondo on the ice. I completely forgot we had a 27 for Penn State. That one pops out of the zone. Riggle trying to take advantage of it. He'll take it into the zone. Bennett trying to clear it out. Instead, that'll take a funky bounce and a hard shot into the stanchion there. Out of play.
Out of play. Not sure where he went.
I'm not sure. That might have almost taken the head off Louis Bazzoco there.
I think he just went to the multiverse. I don't know.
Whew.
Lost the camera magic here on Breakout Sports.
Amy Juarez on the camera here tonight, doing a great job, and Penn State trying to do a job to tie up this game, but it's cleared out. Now a takeaway right in front. Connolly with a great opportunity, but sails it high of Givarowski's head. Puck still in the Ryder zone. 6:30 to go in the period. Puck will come out. Marin trying to get it into Penn State territory. He'll take down Velarde. Back the other direction. Right in front. Huge save, Givarowski. It's still loose. It's still loose. And they score. I couldn't tell who it was in front, but it was a mad scramble. And just like that, Penn State knots it up.
I mean, this is hockey. Penn State gets it in a scrum. We got to take a quick look at what we just saw right there from these Penn State Nittany Lions. They've kept fighting all game long, and great save by Givarowski initially, but the puck finds its way in the front of the net. Easy stick to just put that right back in there. Some equipment went flying on the ice. These Nittany Lions got some juice now, and we've got a tie hockey game.
We do with 6:18 to go. So Penn State up 2 goals, gives up 4 straight, and then Ryder up 4-2, and they give up 2 straight. And like I said, right back to where we started from, and not sure as Marin will toss the stick in the crowd. I think Givarowski might have broken his twig there on that play. Now I'm not sure who scored it. I think it might have been Connolly. It could have been Velarde with a hat trick. We'll have to see what Jeremy Myers says. But nonetheless, like you said, tie hockey game, 6:18 to go in this one. Buckle up.
This has just been absolutely outstanding. I mean, this is hockey again. Absolute tie game. If you are not entertained, I don't know what's happening. You got to check your pulse if you're not entertained right now. 4-4. Rider was down by 2. They came back. Then they went up by 2. Penn State came back. But there's only 3 periods when it comes to hockey. This is it. Next goal could win it. But it's just been back and forth, but it's got to come to an end eventually. Let's see what happens, Trey. It's been a great one, and I know it's going to continue to be a great one.
So it'll come down to a 6-minute shootout. If you're Rider, even just taking away a point here would be good. Taking it into overtime wouldn't be the worst thing, but you got to make it to overtime first. Trevor will save a shot there. That was Ryan Chu, who had a great chance there on the breakaway. But if you're Rider, you've got to capitalize on the power play. And this has been a heavily penalized. And it is going to be Velarde's hat trick. Velarde's 3rd of the game to tie things up. So Velarde with his 2nd hat trick of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Tying up this game. And now Penn State wants to lead back. Cercio trying to get it out, and it goes off the high glass and stays in. Now it comes out. Evan trying to take it back, and a big hit there. No call on the play as Evan was clearly interfered with. Back the other direction. Broken stick there. Cercio trying to get a new one. A lot of broken sticks here for Rider in the late stage of this one. Benner finishes a check, but he's going to miss his assignment here. 3-on-3 back the other way. Now McKeach trying to spring a potential 2-on-1 or try and take it himself. McKeach in on Ferry, had the glove on it, but it popped out. Evan able to keep it in. Now it's brought back out, but it'll go all the way down for an icing against Penn State with 5:19 to go in this one. And the ref's telling Penn State to go back to the bench. It was an icing against you boys.
Yep, it's all against you. I have a question. What hasn't this game had? We've had broken sticks, bunch of goals, some great saves. This has just had everything you could ever ask for. I mean,
we haven't had a fight yet. Knock on wood that we won't have one. We technically did have one with McQuiggan getting into it with an RPI skater.
I'm going to count it.
And that'll be another icing against Penn State. So tired legs continue to be on the ice here.
Yeah, and
you've had big hits. You've had plenty of goal scoring. 8 goals here. I think the over/under was set at 5.5. One of our
way over now.
Good friends, Matthew Kennedy.
Of course.
Who's a coach of the Widener team, as there'll be another icing against Penn State. Matthew Kennedy putting in the chat there.
Put the lay in. It didn't hit.
We'll see what it is. He had
Penn State under 2.5 goals in the chat, so
already the parlay is under, but
the dream was gone quite early in this game.
So Cercio has scored. Zito has scored. Cole he's not on the sheet yet. Eddie's got a point so far, but PSU has got 4 on the board right now. But Matthew Kennedy, who is the coach of our friends over at Widener down the AAU Hockey League. Rider alumni here tonight. But 5 minutes to go in this 3rd period. And the ice has really shifted in favor of Penn State. If you're Rider, you just got to try and take advantage of it. Puck brought down with a high stick by Xander Faust. So it'll be another face-off in the neutral zone there. Rider just trying to, like I've been saying the last 5 minutes, trying to maybe try and get this game in overtime or to end it in regular time. And that would be huge if they were able to end it in regulation, because you not only get the 2 points, you deny Penn State or a potential point as well. But, in terms of ACCHL playoffs, it really doesn't matter all that much. But in potential standing, is it back the other way? Szymanski has a partial breakaway. In on Kivarowski. He has his stick flung out of his hands there. Actually, it's Benner who has his stick flung out. And that one goes into the box and
hit the computer, hit the monitor. Wait, we're good. We got a puck, boys. We're good. Are we? I believe we are still live. Everything is all right.
Everything's okay.
It's okay, boys. Don't worry about it. I just talked to the Penn State guys. We're good. Yeah. We're good. Thank you very much.
Good thing for Carson Eagles. Shout out Carson Eagles down in the box below us, checking in on us.
Wow.
Oh, God. That happened. That's been close a couple of times.
Can we get a barrier? Can we get something?
I don't know.
Man, that was almost dangerous. We're all good. I think I'm just staring at this monitor right now, trying to see if it'll still work. Hey, our stream engineer Cole's going to keep dusting it off. He gives him the thumbs up. We're all good.
Oh.
When I said what doesn't this game have, I wasn't expecting that to be on the list.
All I see is just a puck shooting up. I thought it was going to hit Amy in the face. Tavener's not able to keep that in.
Don't worry. We would rather have it hit our monitor than our camera person. Don't worry.
Well, I remember back when we were doing the JPL, Scotty Poltz got almost hit in the head.
Oh, man. I remember I've been I got hit in the hip one time doing camera. It's part of the game.
We'll give the mic to Colton.
Colton, what happened, buddy?
I've been doing ice hockey for 3 years now with Rider University, and that is the first and I hope the only time a puck flies up and hits the monitor or even comes close to the box. Back to Trey.
There we go. Thank you for our next to me reporter Colton right there. Thank you very much. But you know what's great about it? Thank you, whoever invented the Acer. Thank you, Acer, for building a durable monitor.
Back the other direction, right in front. Velarde was looking for the Baker's hat trick, but he's not able to get it. We'll see if I can keep my composure as Cercio was looking for McKeach to his left, but he couldn't get it. Everybody's safe. The monitor's okay. Colton gave it a little pat, little rub, little kiss.
I'm just gonna give it a pat myself right here.
We gotta give it a love tap like Marc-Andre Fleury gives to the post every time the puck hits that.
Of course.
Again, and go figure, the one time Carollo and Eric aren't here, the puck hits the monitor. But the important thing is, everybody is okay.
That's what he just texted us. And of course, the game I'm not here.
Texting in our group chat, the one game he's not there. The puck goes up. I don't think it's still in the broadcast booth. I think it fell down into the box.
Oh no, it's right here. I see it.
It is right here.
We've got it. Can I have it? Can I hold it for the rest of it? I'll take it right now. I got a puck in my hand right now. It's sweaty. It's wet from the ice and the snow. I'm gonna give it back to Cole now. That's disgusting.
Benner with a big hit, but a 2-on-1 opportunity back the other way. Velarde couldn't get any mustard on the shot, and that would have for sure been the go-ahead goal for Penn State. Partridge still with it, trying to dipsy-doodle around. Puck loose, brought back out into center. And that'll be an icing against Rider with 3:04 to go here. Meanwhile, we do have a hockey game, a tie hockey game at that.
We do. We could get over the flying saucer that came this way. They just committed an icing. We got a bakery going on around here. Well, we've got 3 minutes. Let's get locked back in, Trey. Forget the flying saucer. We've got 3 minutes left of this one. It's a tie hockey game. Overtime is the aroma of it is in the arena. The Iceland bringing magic yet again. This has been hockey. It's been fun. This has just been the perfect game to be a part of. But we'll see how it ends. It's a great story already.
Off the draw, take him there by Short. Trying to get Chu behind Givarowski. Chu back behind with it. Right in front, Kiley. That was Lambert who shot it. It was Kiley who set up Lambert for the one-timer in the high slot. Could not get it. All right. Blood pressure's coming down.
Yep. Oh, we're good.
Woo.
We're good. Whoa. When you got a game like this, the blood pressure's always going to be a bit high. Great save.
I just want to remind everybody that I will also be on the call for our coverage of Rutgers, and that'll be the end of our bookend there.
Yep.
I'll elaborate more on it when we're not in play, but Penn State with an opportunity to try and take advantage. Givarowski brought down to the ice, and it'll be another penalty against Penn State. They'll touch up. Trev taken down there by Sebastian Kiley. I believe it was Kiley who's going to the box for his 4th penalty of the night. If you're Rider, you've got to capitalize on this one.
Oh yeah, you have no choice. Unless if Penn State's able to get a shorthanded or a goal in the final 30 seconds. This is a really crucial mistake for the Ice Lions. You have gifted Rider control of the final 2 minutes of play. It's something you just can't afford to do in these moments when you fought so hard to get back, when you fought so hard to keep yourself in the game, and you commit a penalty that's really very avoidable in that moment. It's a tough look for the Ice Lions.
And we go back to the penalties. That's the 8th penalty Penn State has taken here tonight. They had 57 in the last game against Liberty in a 13-1 thumping. But off the draw, Blazak with it. Try to have Schneider, but the pass a little too high for Cole's liking. Back to Blazak. Over to Coin. Coin decides to rim it around to Zito, who's playing in place of McDermott on this power play. Right up for Zito. They play catch with it. Him and Blazak do. Now it's back to Coin. Coin over to Blazak. That was Partridge who was trying to take it out. And Zito is going to take it out of his own zone and allow Ryder to regroup here. Popsicle 6 in the air. 2 minutes to go in regulation. A tie game here between Ryder and number 25 ranked Penn State. Blazak with it. Rimming it around. These two teams, former mock rivals. The rivalry renewed back in the ACCHL. 59 seconds to go in the penalty. Back the other direction. Here's Velarde looking for the Baker's hat trick. He's able to keep it. And a big block there from Coin as Velarde sends it into the netting.
That looked dangerous and looked like he was really going to have a chance to go out there and score. Great defensive work by the Bronx, but for Penn State, that's exactly what you need to do. You need to find a way to counter, get some short opportunities. You got about a minute and a half, both of these sides, to end this game in regulation. Somebody's got to break through.
50 seconds to go in the Kylie Minor. Padula with it. Gets it to Sucre, but he's hounding. He's going to lose his stick. Now if you're Penn State, they lost possession as it's Padula back with it. Ryder just trying to kill some time here, but they're on a power play. As McKeach skating up with it. Wheels down, gets knocked into the boards there by Faust. Back the other direction. Taverner will clear it down. 1 minute to go in regulation between Penn State and Ryder. Sucre with it. He gets it up to McKeach. 14 seconds to go in the man advantage. McKeach unable to get the toe drag move. He gets it to Evan. Evan to Cercio. Cercio already a goal here tonight, looking for the game winner. Sucre with it. He's got a cannon. That one blocked there by Good. It comes to Padula. Padula over. A puck taken away, but it's brought back in by Sucre. 30 seconds to go here. Penalty time is up. Penn State now back with it. 24 seconds remaining. Pass too far for Velarde, but he'll come with it. Velarde spins around right in front. Puck is loose. It's 3 straight voice cracks by me. 10 seconds left. McKeach with it, trying to take it out. And a puck nearly going into the score box there, nearly taking out Jeremy.
I thought it was coming back to us again for a minute, but
I need some tea after this game.
Get you some tea. I love some good green tea. I actually got some tea bags in my my backpack if you want any. Just give me some hot water. I got you.
7 seconds to go in regulation. One last opportunity for Penn State, but it's going to be Padula who will clear it down the ice. It's not going to go far enough for icing. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for overtime here. Ryder 4, Penn State 4. Oh boy, I got to catch my breath after that.
We're catching our breath, but we're still moving. We're still going. I formally apologize for putting that out into existence. I apologize for jinxing overtime, but if you're a true hockey fan, you're thanking me for putting that back out there because this has just been a phenomenal game, phenomenal outing, and this is a matchup that deserves another final 5 minutes, deserves the opportunity to go the distance and to keep going because it's just been a battle between two really great teams. Obviously, you mentioned Penn State and their ranked situation. Ryder's looking for their 20th win of the season. The storylines are here. The game is here. Everything is here that you could ask for.
The voice cracks are always here, also here for me.
But what are we doing? We're pushing through them just like these teams have pushed through into this game and kept it going. Trey, I believe in you. The voice cracks happen. I've been there, but we keep pushing. I mean, this is just going to be such a good game. You know, it's already been a great one.
Irregardless of the result, this is still arguably Ryder's best game they played this season so
for
far.
Sure. For sure, against a great Penn State team, yes.
Now, Penn State, they are 9-9, but most of those losses, they come on, they beat teams like Maryland, but they also beat teams like Army. They were in the running for Liberty a couple of weeks ago. They beat Army. They beat Ohio, who is ranked 7th right now.
Right.
So this is not a Penn State team to mess around. When Ryder did beat them earlier this season, that was the back end of a 3-game stretch for Penn State where John Seaforth was in net. Right now, you've got Josh Farragut in net, who's led in 4 so far. But overtime here for Ryder. Once again here in the new year, Blazak, Schneider, and Coyne in for Ryder. And then for Penn State, it's Partridge, Velarde, and Schumann. It starts off with a win for Ryder. Blazak up to Schneider. Back over to Coyne. Coyne being hounded. Coyne with it. And he'll clear it out of the zone as Blazak one is unable to keep it in. Givarowski will send it back, but a turnover right in behind Givarowski. Velarde with it.
Oh, no.
Blazak fighting for it. Penn State trying to get it, and it's taken there by Partridge.
That was so close to being the game winner. That's just,
Partridge back with it. Was looking for Velarde on the back door, but couldn't get it. Blazak takes it off Schumann's horse, or his stick rather.
Stand and wait. That's what you got to do in these moments.
Coyne with it. Behind Givarowski, Velarde in front of him like a shark. No shot clock in hockey, so Coyne could theoretically just hang it as long as possible. Now Eddie will send it up ice. Almost taken over there. Dom Cercio has a little bit of open space. Can he get it? I'll try to do another dipsy move. He's brought down. No call on the play. Penn State trying to take advantage. 3-on-2, back the other direction. Velarde with it, taken off his stick by Coyne. Back the other way, Cercio with a breakaway if he hurries. Dom Cercio, he scores! Dom Cercio bookends it for Ryder, and a huge win for the Bronx here tonight.
And that is Ryder hockey. Big overtime winner for the Bronx. What a night. What an outing. That was nasty as well with 3:28 left in this period. The Bronx, all the adversity, everything that they had to do, and it all led up to this moment right here that we got to go and take a look at. You already know.
We'll take another look at it, and
sure.
I think it might be Coyne's 100th point. Up to Cercio, in on Ferry, a beautiful shot, 5-hole. Wow. And the Selly to boot is Dom Cercio. Prime Dom is back, ladies and gentlemen.
The Bronx stampede on to win number 20. Happy Valley is happy no more. And the Bronx win an absolute thriller here in the Iceland.
And it is going to be Eddie Coyne's 100th point. We'll see what the official standing is once Jeremy announces it, but it should be Coyne with point number 100, the first defenseman in Ryder hockey history to score 100 points. We'll stick with it here while we get the official announcement. But John, what a game.
And we've got signs for Coyne 100 over there, and you can see it on our camera. We've got signs. They were ready for this moment. They've been waiting for Coyne's 100th point. Again, obviously waiting for the official scoring. But what a moment if Eddie Coyne is able to go out there and get that 100th point. It could be it's a historic moment for Ryder history. Did you get the scoring?
It is.
It's the 100th point.
On the secondary assist, Eddie Coyne from, I believe it was Brendan McKeach on the initial assist. But Dom Cercio bookending thing here tonight. Dom's second of the game, 19th of the season. It's Suker on the primary assist, and Eddie Coyne with his 100th career point. This game had everything but fighting in it, but
I mean,
oh my.
If I could write a book about a hockey game, I don't think I could write it as good as this game was. To have it end with Coyne getting his 100th point of the season in overtime, you would think, if you told me that this game was scripted, I'd believe you, because that is so storybook. For Coyne to do that in this game, in this moment, just outstanding work by these Ryder Bronx to get him that 100th point and also get win number 20 on the year. What a win, what a moment. You're not going to forget this for a long time if you're a Ryder Bronx fan.
Indeed, and like you said, storybook, and of course, it came on an assist. Eddie Coyne, who is nearing that mark of potentially all-time leading score or assist leaders tonight in Rider hockey history, but he officially becomes the first defenseman to hit 100 points in a 5-4 win in overtime. Bronx coming back from behind. They put 4 on the board. Then Penn State comes back and ties it at 4, and Dom Cercio bookending the night goal-scoring-wise for Rider with a beautiful 5-hole goal to give Rider their 20th win of the season. But that's going to do it here from Iceland Arena. 5-4 your final score here as the Bronx will take on the Red Hawks of Montclair State tomorrow night. That vehicle being on the Montclair Hockey Network on YouTube. 8:30 puck drop. And then, of course, next week, we've got senior night here at Iceland. Got a ton of seniors here, both on the ice and off the ice, here working on this. And, of course, from the Penn State side of things, they will have 2 more games this weekend. They face the Rowan Profs tomorrow night at Hollydale Ice Arena, and then the Westchester Golden Rams at Iceline. Both of those are live barn vehicles. That's going to do it for me. On behalf of John McCooch, my name is Trey Wright. 5-4 in overtime, your final score. We will see you next week. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.